Hello, everybody. I am Cynthia, founder of Heavenly Cynt Youth. And just a little bit about me. As you guys don't know or already know, I have a youth organization where I try to expose kids to anything outside of the norm. Whether it be riding horses, whether it be swimming, bowling, fishing, golfing, haircutting classes, anything that the kids think they want to do, we provide an avenue for it, and everything is free. Everything, again, is free, and especially in times like this when all the madness is going on, and there's no resources for the kids. Parents can't afford after school activities, and so therefore most of the kids resort to the streets. And with the streets being said, I have my good friend here, Martin. First of all, let me say, we did an event a while ago, me and an organization called Love Teaching Youth, where we took some kids out to IHOP, I believe, and the kids were eating with their hands, and we're sitting there looking like, really? And so from that, we realized the kids weren't taught table etiquette, didn't know how to eat with forks and knives. And so from there, we decided to give them a red carpet, Martin. A red carpet experience where Red Lobster donated the food. So the kids had Red Lobster food. The place was decorated. The kids had to wear, we made the kids wear, the guys had to wear suits. The girls had to wear dresses and dress shoes. I'm sorry, I'm all discombobulated, long day. And we had Martin to come, wanted Martin to be a speaker, only because, again, we're dealing with the youth, and I don't think the kids realize the mistakes or even the consequences of their mistakes or thoughts, or however, they could, cost them the rest of their life. Martin couldn't make it. I keep calling you Marvin. Somebody named Marvin.
Somebody on your mind.
I know, right? So we wanted Martin to come out and talk to the kids, and as you guys know, Martin does so many things out there in the community.
I had forgot, Cynthia. I felt so bad. I really did, because I was really looking forward to that. But like she said, I do so many things, but I'm here now, making it up, and hey.
And guess what? He couldn't make it, and he sent us a donation. And guess what? One of the kids made you something, Martin. We had one of the kids to make you something, just to show us that we appreciate you.
Y'all see that? That's beautiful. The crime chasers don't get much. He don't even ask for much. That's all.
So I just wanted to token appreciate and let you know. Even today, Martin was on a live early this morning. I was looking at it, and after he got off, he called me and was like, I'm not going to let you down. I'm going to be here. So I'm so grateful that you took time out your busy schedule.
I was sitting in the parking lot when you rolled up with him.
He definitely was, on time. Got here before I did. And so just a little bit about Martin, and I'll let you guys tell him. So for me, Martin is my news. I'm generally never at home, and so anytime I need to know what's going on in the neighborhood, I'll go on Martin page, and everything is posted for the most part. And it's kind of like, so if Martin posts something, I know I need to go left because they shooting or this happening over there. So I appreciate Martin, because everything don't get to the news, and we need that. We need that exposure in our community. So I'm gonna let Martin let you guys know what he doing, why he do.
All right, people, y'all know I'm the crime chaser. A crime chaser is like a storm chaser. It's risky. It may cost you your life in doing so. So those are the chances that you take. So basically, what I do, Cynt, is to let the people know what's going on in their community. I might do something in Inglewood, I might do something in Roseland, I might do something in South Shore, or any other community, and let you know. And what I try to do, be real respectful. I've made mistakes. I try not to, and I don't show people body who want to look on social media and see their relative bleeding out to death.
Exactly.
Nobody want to see it. They don't want to relive that moment.
Exactly.
But I do the crime scene. The crime scene is very sensitive. So once I see the family members on the scene, I try to pull back, because they so angry and they're frustrated, and they might take it out on the cameraman, And more likely, I got to say it, Cynt, they'll attack somebody that look like me than the other man. They'll let the other man just film and won't say nothing. But me, I come up there with a little camera. Why you doing this?
You're right.
You get paid for this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this one got the big, I'm not going to lie on you. You see, I'm showing you exactly what's going on. I'm not making the narrative. You can see the narrative for yourself.
Uncut, unedited.
That's it. Live, uncut, unedited. So that's what I do. I don't get paid. I don't chase Amberland. Let's get that out clear too. I do not get paid. Some people donate me something, but that's like a free will offering. I'm like this, Cynt. If somebody send me something without me even asking them, that means that they really wanted me to have it.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's me.
So not just crime. I've seen on Martin page a couple times where there's this thing with African Americans being disrespected in nail salons.
Oh,
I don't get that, beauty supply stores and such. And as an African American woman, I see that all the time. You go into a beauty supply store, you know, they watching you. And it's like, really? You go into a nail shop, they talking crazy, disrespect you. You know, you getting terrible service all the way around. And so even now, I hate going into places like that because it's like I know that my dollar isn't valued. And so Martin has posted so many videos of African American women being attacked or disrespected in these places. And I know, Martin, you probably say what you showing is, why do we keep going back?
Right. Well, you know, let me just say this, okay? I want to just get the record clear. There's nothing wrong with spending your money where you want to spend it at. Okay, let's just say that. That's your hard-earned money. But why is it that you want to spend money with everybody else except the people that look like you? That's the problem I have, though. You know,
okay.
Spread the money around. Spread some love around. You know, spread some love around. Then another thing I don't like, we have been disrespected so long, the black man and the black woman, you know, and it's like normal to us. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it is. So that's what it, you know, you come in a nail salon and they take, sit down, shut up, don't move. Hold on, are we in elementary school? We sound like a school teacher there. You know, come on now. I'm a grown adult with grandchildren, and you talking to me, and I'm patronizing your business with my money?
Exactly.
Listen, I don't care who it is, a black person, white person, Hispanic, do not spend your dollars where you are being disrespected. That's it, simple as that. Demand respect. And well, Martin, black businesses, they just don't treat me right. They gossip and they do that. Listen, AT&T don't treat you right either because they cheat you. T-Mobile, they cheat you. All of them cheat you. Overbill you. ComEd, they cheat you too. Come on now. The gas stations, they gas hype the gas up. They cheat you too. But you guess what? You go right back to them. Run right back, give them your money.
You're absolutely right.
It's almost like a pimp and you know what relationship. Bring me that money.
You're right.
And you come give them that money. I'm just trying to be nice in my language, so I don't, you know, that's it.
And you know what, you're right, because you know, again, like I just said, I can't take a time where I honestly went into a nail shop where even I got good service, but I keep going back. But on the flip side of that, for me, if I walk and see you guys doing a boycott, there's no way I'm going to keep going in. But that's just me. You know, I don't care what it is, because apparently, whatever the situation was, you got all these different ethnicities in our neighborhood, and don't give a dime to anything that we have.
Let me stop right there. Let me ask you a question. Those of you that listen to me out there, those of you that are self-employed, you got an online business or a brick and mortar business, ask yourself, how many Asian Americans, how many Arabs come in your business and support your business? I ask you that question. They do not support our business.
You're right.
I'm seriously. So the scripture said charity begins at home.
Wow.
You know, if I'm gonna take some hell off somebody, why not take it off somebody that look like me? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give my money away to somebody I don't know nothing about. He's not gonna invite me to the wedding, not gonna invite me over for anything. The baby shower or nothing, him or her. I'm just being honest with you.
No, you're right.
This is not hate. This is love. This is self-respect. You know, that's it.
You know, you're absolutely right. And you know, that's definitely something to think about, because like you said, you know, we go and spend our money with any and everybody. Case in point, you go on Madison. Yeah. You know, ain't now African American on Madison and Pulaski with their own shoe store.
Let me just say this to my street fried brothers, and y'all know I'm gonna keep it clean. Now, you run in the neighborhood. You say you run in the neighborhood. This is your block and this is your block. But guess what? There's another man of another ethnicity coming in your community getting your money too. I mean, you're getting peanuts compared to what these stores are making. They're making big money. Here's a person can come over to this country. Now, if he can barely speak the language, you know he can't write it.
You're right.
Come on, or read it.
You're right.
So how could he outfox us who've been here all our lives? But we can't open up a business and flourish. it's got to be some self-hate, sister,
You're right.
somewhere.
No, you're right. Because we'll go vandalize the black-owned business. And here it is, this other ethnicity been there 15, 20, 30 years that's cussing us out, disrespecting our black women, but we still keep going.
And guess what? Looking at our women like they're a piece of candy.
You're right.
Like, come here.
You're right.
Come here, I got 25. Come on in the back room with me. Don't say that. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it clean.
No, you're right.
This is real. I had to check one of them foreign priests. I said, you don't talk to no sister like that. Little sister, you know these little young girls, they overdevelop and their bodies look good. You know, I'm just being honest with you. But that's a young lady, and you're not going to disrespect her because the young lady see a teenager. They're not mature enough. They just think, oh, he like me. It's funny. I get a free bag of chips. No.
You're right.
That's why it takes somebody like me to come and lay the hammer down. Sister, don't play yourself cheap. No.
And then, Martin, you know what I noticed? They'll go and hire a black man as security to defend that store, and he will cuss you out and will try to fight you to the ground.
Now, did we just experience that on the video the other day? Out there in
You know what? Yep, you absolutely
Come on now. See what we saying? It's proof. As my partner Vera said, documentation beats conversation. Trust me, it's on the record.
So for those who don't know what you're talking about, Martin, can you elaborate what happened?
On the video in Dalton, is Dalton Shell on 147 and Sibley, right off the expressway. There was a young lady came into the gas and wanted to use the restroom. I'm assuming that the man told her that he couldn't use it, but the female allowed her to use it, go in there. And after she was in there, he got real aggressive with her.
Who was he?
Employee. He wasn't on, his employee.
Security?
Probably security behind the counter. So,
employee.
Man, you fighting harder than another man for somebody else's merchandise.
So the employee got upset because the girl went to use the bathroom, although his other employee let her go to the bathroom. Yeah. He wrestled her like that?
Yeah.
I seen it.
But he got arrested too, which he should have, got arrested. So
was he, well, I know you don't know. So he was upset she went to the bathroom?
Yeah, I guess,
Wow.
Yeah. See, the thing is, people, let me just say this to any business owners out there. Now, I believe in self-defense. I always say that, saying, you have to protect yourself and all that.
Right.
But certain things you got insurance for. Call the cops. It's not worth. Let that $20, $30 walk out the door. It might cost you thousands.
You're right.
You don't want a bad name for your business.
You're right.
Listen, business is about profit and loss. You're going to have to take some losses sometime. And that's point blank. That's it. Well, I work hard for myself. Shouldn't nobody. But that's part of business.
Wow.
Profits and loss. That's part of business. If you don't want to suffer no loss, don't do business in the black community, or don't open up a business. Go to work for the other man.
And see, the good thing about this is that stuff like this don't get to the news. Women being disrespected in our communities, the news will never show that. So, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for going out there and showing that. So, look, my next question to you is, how do you get this information?
Oh, the information I get, I read a lot in the scanner. I get stuff on the scanner. Okay. I listen to different talk shows and stuff like that. And, I talk to a more experienced, older people, because some things they live through. Like me, I lived through the 80s. I'm actually born in '60, but I've seen the crack era.
Okay.
I've seen the 911 era. I've seen the mass incarceration era. So it's some things that I've lived through and I watch.
Okay.
So you have to read history. You have to study. And I'm looking at myself, why is it that all the people that look like me are standing on the corners, robbing, stealing, killing? I'm looking like, man, something is not right. Not only in Chicago, New York, Baltimore, any major city where people that look like me and Cynthia,
wow.
It's the same problem.
You're right.
It's the same conditions. Something is not right. And we got civilized people. Your son is not out here shooting people.
He's not.
Not at all. It's maybe a small portion of black people that's in a criminal element. But it makes, if you turn on the news today, whether it's social media or whatever news, you would think by watching TV that black people's the only one out here shooting, killing, robbing, stealing, raping. You would think that.
You're right.
And that's not the case.
You're right.
Crime don't have a color at all. We all committed, no matter what ethnicity, race we are. We all committed.
So what do you think it'll take to get, I guess, our communities back in order?
Self-love.
Okay.
We don't love ourselves. We've been programmed not to love each other. Said, I can't love you if I don't love myself.
That's true. You're right. You're absolutely right.
And any woman out there listening to me, if you got a guy and you dating, I got to say it, I got women, I got females, I got grown women, you know, now. Grown women, I tell them, listen, if a man don't love himself, he cannot love you.
That's true.
Simple as I don't
totally
care
agree.
what he can do for you, what he got. But if he don't love himself, he can't love you.
That's true. And then even with that being said, Martin, as far as a man, for some reason, women, some of us feel like we need a man. And so I hear so many women that talk about how this man, matter of fact, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he was telling me how he had to choke his girlfriend up because she didn't listen to what he said.
Oh, that's not
and I looked at him and said, are you serious? And he was dead serious.
Yeah. See, you don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? How would he like for somebody to choke his mama?
Exactly.
See, that's the thing, you know. But see, he has to be taught. You know,
behavior. That's
see,
learned
one
behavior.
thing, this I learned. When you're talking to children, you talk to them with an authoritative voice, like, you know. But when you're talking to your significant other, your lover or whatever, y'all talk on the same level. Y'all equal in a sense.
You're right.
Am I right?
You're right.
I should be screaming and hollering at you like you one of the kids.
At all.
And all that. And we shouldn't be cussing the kids out either.
You're right.
I'm serious. So some women, and I'm not coming down on women, they only respond to, you know.
You're right.
That's all they know, abuse. And when a real man come and love them, they'll think something wrong with them.
And I can agree with you, Martin, because I have friends that I hear, you know, they tell me, or that when we talk and they, you know, they think that that's okay that this man punching them in the face or giving them black eye, or putting them at the house or making them get out the bed and making the kids get on the floor. And I'm just like, wow.
One thing I learned, listen, young people, one thing I've learned, if you love something, you won't hurt it. That's simple as that.
I like that.
If you love something or somebody, you won't hurt them. You know what? If I do this, I take this other woman number, my woman ain't going to be happy about this. I'm not going to take it. You know what I'm saying? You won't hurt it. You will do everything in your power to do what's right by something that you love.
I agree.
Take a man with big fancy rims and these nice cars. He had the car wash, always washing his car and all. And some men are buy $2,400 rims before they buy a baby pair of shoes or something.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
You got men out there like that. Then you got some women out there too will buy a $200 or $300 hairdo back down, you know, the back, and guess what? The kids eating for dinner.
You're right.
Ramen noodles.
You're right. Just
That's dead wrong.
You're right.
That's wrong, Cynt.
Martin.
Now I'm not against nobody spending no money. You treat yourself, but man, what about the children, the kids? They didn't ask to come here.
I'm finna go a little
Go
farther,
ahead, go
Martin.
ahead.
A pit bull. Mm-hmm. You make money off pit bulls, right?
Right.
These men. I got a friend who got a pit bull, and he treat this pit bull like it's his lover.
Oh, wow.
And got kids and won't do nothing for the kids, but this pit bull got everything.
All the shots and everything. They laid on the shots and take the pit to the vet. But
for real, seriously. Because he said he breed them.
That's called stinking thinking. That's what that's called.
He breed them. He say he make however much money he make out for him. So that's his, like you said, that's his love. So I'm saying to myself, but you got kids that you ain't even went to see, but you sitting here got this dog, all this stuff.
Yeah. And you know the other thing men do? They hook up with a female, I ain't gonna say chick, and they be a great father to her kids.
Yeah.
And won't even pick up the phone and call their kids. You know what I'm saying? Come
Explain
on now,
it.
brother. I don't understand that.
Can somebody explain that?
Listen, woman, if you wanna know how a man is, watch how he treat his children, his own biological children. That's one thing would tell you about a man.
You talking now.
Now, I ain't talking about no man because he can go and shoot everybody. Everybody scared of him on the block and all. That's not being no man. A man is standing up being responsible. Even when he ain't got no money, he said, baby, I'm not working, but I'm going to have the house clean. I'm going to have your bath running. I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to drop the babies off to daycare. I'm going to be on time to pick you up. I ain't going to burn all the gas out. That's working. That's building.
You're right.
But you ain't got no car. You ain't got no income. You driving all the gas out of the car, and you bringing other women in her apartment, in her house.
You're right.
Shame on you, brother. Come on, brother.
You're right.
This ain't that.
Wow. That's truth. And
I mean, I got to tell you truth. And listen, trust me, brother, that long thing of yours, she going to get tired of it. She going to get tired of it. Trust me. Because ComEd, you can't take that to ComEd.
Right.
You can't do it. People Gas, AT&T, T-Mobile, Can't take it there.
And you know what, Martin? I also based a man based on how he treat his mother.
That's it.
Because if a man, for me, if a man don't respect his mother, what makes me think that he gonna respect me?
Well, if a man don't respect women, period.
That's true.
Just don't base it to his mother, period.
Well, I say his mother because she's the first person that he encountered. So a lot of times, you know, if you see the way a man treat his mom, for the most part, he'll respect other women if it kind of makes sense.
Well, most of the time, you won't meet, when men out there playing, you're not going to meet their mom. Anyway, because they just having fun.
You're right.
They just having fun. I just got to be honest with you.
No, you're right.
Well, I'm going to bring you home to mom. I just want to have fun. You got a big old buttocks, nice little shape. I just want to have a little fun, give you a few dollars. We smoke, we drink, and back to the, you know, back.
And it's so sad. It's sad because that's as far as a lot of women think and see. You know, you keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be with him," but like you just said, you ain't even you know nothing about this man. No, you don't even know his real name. You call him Lil Ted.
Don't even know his government name. And that's something. You so infatuated by him smoking, rolling up with you, drinking, buying you every. Listen. A man can buy you and give you nice things. That don't mean he love you or care about you.
That's true.
He got another motive. I'm 52 years old. I'm just telling you the truth. You know, have I been in a perfect relationship? No, but I've seen a lot of looks. And trust me, I know when something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Usually when you get that feeling, you're usually right.
And you know what? A lot of times I've noticed that us as black people, we try to dress ourselves up to take away what's really going on. So we'll go buy the Jordans and we'll get on Facebook and you know, you get 100 likes and you go buy the Yeezys. Everybody's saying, "Oh, you so shy," and you know that eventually go to our head, and it sometimes for some people allow them to take away what's really going on inside. Because if I can keep dressing myself up and I'm on Facebook and all these girls or these guys like me, you know, I'm okay. I can escape mentally what's going on.
And you know what? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Everything that I wear, you see me wear, is used. This hat used, these bees used, these shoes, except my socks and drawers, but used. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
But I know how to put it together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that I can't buy nothing new. I can afford to buy something new, but I know how to listen. It's important. I guarantee you, if my little daughter called me, my 13-year-old daughter said, "Dad, I need $200," I can go get her $200.
I like that. I like that.
With no problem.
I like that.
With no problem.
You hear that?
How many of y'all can say that?
Daughter, call me. I already said call me. Daughter.
Yeah. How many of y'all can do that? You know what I'm saying?
But you see them, Martin, they have a pocket full of money.
Oh, pocket full of money.
Pocket full.
Yeah.
And won't get their kids nothing.
Nothing. And that's a shame. That's not being a man. You know, women, you guys have to stop being impressed with everybody's scared of your man, materialistic things like that. You got to build. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just want to have fun and you ain't looking for no relationship, bring it up front. Just be honest with that. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. Like, hey, I just want to have fun. I don't really want to make no commitment. And you still can see people. And, you know, I mean, understand it's the best thing in the world.
And also as a woman, I would think that we as women would want somebody that would be a role model to our sons or our daughters. How is it that I'm going to get a guy, I tell my son every day, you know, he can't have his pants sagging to his butt, you know, he can't have his hat, and then I go get a guy that's totally opposite of what I'm saying to him. What sense does that make?
That don't make no sense, you know. And you have to, Cynthia, she's thinking future, and that's the way to think, though. You know, why bring a devil, a demon in your house?
Exactly. When I'm trying to instill some real morals into my son.
You know.
It just don't make, but I see it all the time, Martin. I see, you know, like you said, you know, I see these women and men on Facebook, they eat lobster, they eat steak, and the kids somewhere in the corner eat noodles.
Roman noodles. I'm telling you, Roman noodles. And with all that seasoning on it, all that sodium.
Martin, let me tell you something. What I eat, my son eat.
All right, that's where it's supposed to be. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The little people have feelings too. So if you out there cussing these little children out and saying you look like you know what, daddy, and you'll never be nothing and all, that's the wrong thing to tell a child.
I agree.
That's the wrong thing. Even if you believe that in your mind, but don't speak it. Don't speak that over your child.
Martin, you know what? We got a couple more minutes, but we were on a chat with some kids. Mm-hmm. Me and Officer King, who helps me with my program, and I thank God for her. Because of her, I'm able to get so many different resources and expose these kids to so much stuff. And we asked the kids, this was about 3 o'clock, we texted the kids, what y'all had to eat today? Candy, a bag of chips, I had a pop. My mom ain't woke up yet.
Quarter juice.
I promise you. And I was like, OMG. And it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But then you know, It's about 15, 16, 17 kids. And I was just shocked because you would think at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the kids would at least have some water or apple or something. So
let me just say this too. Don't tell me you've been smoking every day and now you don't have bus fare to go to work now.
With that being said, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you again, Martin, for taking time. Y'all follow him.
Martin G. Johnson.
Martin G. Johnson. And if y'all want to do something positive with y'all kids, y'all send them over to us. Heavenly Sent Youth, Love Teaching Youth. We on Facebook. I want to thank my mother, my grandmother, my son, and all my people that believe and support my vision. Thank God, of course. Thank CAN-TV for giving this platform. And Martin, you want to give a shout out to somebody?
Shout out to my people. I love y'all. Let's decrease the violence. Let's love one another.
Until then, Heavenly Sent people. Y'all be safe out there.
Peace.